I've been sitting here trying to do this blackout poem for Magnet, and it's not coming along how I thought it would. Every time I listen to it, I was like, ooh, I can't wait to try to, turn this into a blackout poem. I can't wait to see what I can come up with. And then when I actually pasted the lyrics into my notes app and was going over it, it's like, yeah, this is not what I was thinking it was gonna be. There is another song on the album that I've been really, really feeling like that too. It kind of gave me the same vibe. Like, yeah, I can't wait to, if I make this into a blackout poem, it's gonna be something good. I got a lot to work with, but I don't know, just something about that song I really don't want to give too much energy to. So I don't know. It's looking like I'm just about to end up with a blackout quote. I started out with "I'm like money." It was the first words that jumped out to me to start the poem off with. And I was thinking about it like, I don't want to start no poem out with "I'm like money," because what does that imply or entail? If you're like money, everybody don't got money, but the majority of people in the world have money or have had money before. You spend money, so you get money and give it away. Like, yeah, it can get you nice things, but it can also get you into trouble. um, Money be in all types of places. It can be in a drawer, it can be hidden under a couch, somebody's pocket, somebody's bra, somebody's pants, at the club, and all types of places. Like, I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to go with "I'm like money." So as far as the words and phrases that stuck out to me, other than that, vanity was one. I was like, I have to use vanity. Classic, classy. I thought about putting "let's get active" somewhere in there, but that is, I feel like it's more like the rap instead of a poem. Attractive, like I gotta put attractive in there somehow. At first, this is what I was trying to start out with. After the "I'm like money," I was like, okay, no, I can do "I love when I lead a," and I was thinking about you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So I was hoping I'd be able to find something along those lines, but no, the lyrics did not allow me to do that. I love when smoke is classic. I love when the smoke is low. Okay, so this is the one where I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get anything with Magnet like I thought I would. This might just have to be I turned Cardi B's Magnet song into a quote. And I was gonna post the quote, and the quote was gonna be, "When the smoke is low, a bottom feeder just looks to be up." I mean, hey, I like that. It's a quote. And it could be a line for a poem. I just couldn't add it to a poem for this. Yeah, I was going to leave it at that, but I was like, you know what? Let me go back and try one more time, one more again. And when I tried one more again, I got something else. So let's see how this sounds to you. So I started out back to the money. I love when money is, or I was going to say, I love when money is like vanity. And trying to do it like that, I could possibly figure something out, but I don't think it was going to work out. Face pretty, you can either say I could win. Face pretty, I could win the fashion show. Face pretty, face pretty, I be in the fashion show, but I ain't like the I be in part. To me, it was going back to, just sounding like a rap instead of a poem. So I think I'm going to take that out. Face pretty, face pretty in the fashion show. So it could be like a classic bag, classy pants, face pretty in the fashion show. I love when money is a vanity. A classic bag, classy pants, face pretty, I could win the fashion show. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put that. Face pretty, I could be in the fashion show. Face pretty. I love when money is a vanity. A classic bag, classy pants, face pretty, I be in the fashion show. Face pretty in the fashion show. I forgot to take the IB out. Let me just go ahead and then I don't know if I want to keep this "a pageant baby" in there. I could say "a pageant" and just take the "baby" out. Face pretty in the fashion show, a pageant. I'm attractive, like a magnet. Or I could maybe put "like a pageant." Let's see if I can do that. No, I don't think I can put "like" in there. Here's show. Nope, I can't put "like" in there because there's no "like" after the show before I get to pageant. I'm going to take "baby" out. I love when money is a vanity. A classic bag, classy pants, face pretty in the fashion show, a pageant. I'm attractive like a magnet. I think I'm going to have to leave it at that because I don't know what else I could do. It's something. Let's see if I can do Face Pretty, a fashion show. I guess the Face Pretty was from the chorus. Face Pretty. I think I can say Face Pretty, a fashion show. Face Pretty. Face Pretty fashion show. I love when money is like a vanity, a classic bag, classic pants. Face Pretty. Face Pretty. A fashion show, a pageant. Okay, now maybe I can keep baby in there. I love when money is like a vanity, a classic bag, classy pants, face pretty, a fashion show, a pageant. I'm attractive like a magnet. Face pretty, a fashion show, a pageant baby. I'm attractive like a magnet. What you think? Because I'm kind of stuck on this part. I don't know which way I want to go, but I do know I was able to come up with the quote. I was kind of going somewhere with this, but it didn't, pan out how I thought it would. And then here, this is what I feel like, I guess, got the most percentage of what I was trying to do. I was trying to at least come up with some type of poem. A poem doesn't got to be super long or anything. So I was just trying to come up with a poem, and this is what I think I'm going to be left with, because I don't want to get too frustrated and I don't want to just stay stuck on this. I'm ready to move on. But I do like the idea of where this is going. So I'm gonna leave it at this. If I end up adding anything or taking anything out, coming up with something else, a final product other than this, then I'll add that in. But this is the poem that Magnet turned into, the poem and the quote. So be sure to check out my other Cardi B Blackout poems. I believe this is the third one I've done. So I have 3 of them. You can go check out the other 2. I really like the Man of Your Word one. I did 3 versions of that one, all in the same video. So if there's one you're trying to figure out which one you should check out first, I would go with that one. I will say that when I first listened to Cardi's album, there was only a few that I did like and felt like, okay, I can listen to these. I add them to my playlist. But after doing these Blackout poems and just seeing everybody's reactions and stuff and like re-listening to certain songs, it's like some of them, they grow on you. The saying, like, some of the songs grow on you. It's always like I don't know. Is there any album that I listen to that I don't skip any song? I don't know. I can't think of one album that I don't skip any songs from. There's songs on like every album that you skip through them, but then after you hear them over and over, or after you hear them a few more times, it's like, oh, okay, it's kind of growing on me now. I kind of like this one too. So I went and added a few more to my playlist as well. Am I going to do some Blackout poems to them? No, most likely not, but I do kind of like them now.